Hi everyone, this is me, your Dasha Bisali at Be Strong and Love Yourself, a channel for very strong people. Today I'm going to share with you one of my secrets, and this is the secret of invisible hat. I have an invisible hat that I can put on, and when I do that, my problems disappear and I become happy and joyful. Would you like to have a hat like that? Then keep watching. So what is this magic hat and how come it helps me so much? Well, it's actually not a hat, but I think that it's easier to remember the things that I'm going to share with you this way. And hat stands for H-A-T, 3 words. One is humor, another one is acceptance, and the third word is trust. Humor, acceptance, trust. A hat. So, if you have these 3 things in your life, you actually can go through any situation, any problem. First of all, let's talk about humor. It's obvious that it helps. And sometimes we take life too seriously. It actually makes the things even worse, more complicated. And our life is meant to be a joy. We are born to be happy. And we are here to be happy. And in order to be happy, you don't need to create all the problems in your head and all the complications. You just can enjoy the life. And I understand that sometimes the situations are not very pleasant, but it also depends on how you look at them. And if you look at them with humor, like you're watching a comedy show, believe me, your life will feel better. The other thing is acceptance, and acceptance is even more important than humor from my point of view. It's probably thing number 1, because there are a lot of things that we cannot change in life. There are people that we don't like, probably. We cannot change them, we cannot avoid them. There are circumstances that we would never want for ourselves, but they still happen and take place in our lives. And sometimes we can get sick when we don't want to. Who wants to get sick? Sometimes we don't look the way we want to look. Sometimes the person we love can leave us. There are a lot of things can happen in this world. And sometimes we cannot control them. And think that we can control them is kind of insane. Coming back to humor. But what do you need to do if something happens that you are afraid of? You just need to accept it. You need to learn how to accept the things that you cannot change. And this quality acceptance will help you to avoid useless thoughts that will only create suffering for you. So you can kind of say, yes, I'm in this situation right now. I tried my best to change it and I know that I actually can't. Well, then I will accept it and do my things. And what helps next when you accepted something unpleasant is trust. Trust your life. Your life knows what it's doing. I personally believe in God and I always trust God. When I'm in the situation that I cannot control, I already accepted it. I trust God that He actually gave me this situation for my highest good. And somehow, in the end of the day, something good will come out of this situation, this problem. And when I have this trust, again, I don't have all this overthinking, all these difficulties in my life. I just move on and do my things. And I do have suffering in my life. Sometimes things happen, and the biggest problem that I have is that I cannot get what I want, and I feel unpleasant about that. But I know that God will always give me something even better. And this trust helps me to accept the things that I cannot change. So let me sum up it one more time for you. This magic hat you can put on anytime you want. You just need to remember about it. Remember about humor. Don't take life too seriously. Remember about acceptance. Yes, there are things you cannot change and you cannot control. And you can just accept them and move on. And trust. Believe me, things happen for your highest good. And in the end of the day, if you are grateful, you will see it. I promise. This is my gift to you. I hope you enjoyed it. Be strong and love yourself. Love wins.